If you're an alcohol connoisseur, then you'll probably know a thing or two about beers. To most people, however, beer is nothing more than just a drink to chug during happy hour. While beer is certainly a happy hour favorite for many, this carbonated drink can get much more interesting than that. If you want to learn more, then sit back, relax, and keep on watching for 30 beer facts. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more neat facts to discover the world one click at a time. Number 1. Beer is one of the oldest drinks in the world. The earliest evidence of brewing beer is from ancient Egypt back in 5000 BC. There, women brewed beer and offered it up to the gods. They also considered beer to be a feminine drink, so ancient Egyptian men often drank wine instead of beer. Number 2. Humans drink over 50 billion gallons of beer annually worldwide. This makes beer the most widely consumed alcoholic drink on the planet. Beer also ranks third as the most popular drink ever after water and tea. Number 3. There are two major types of beer. These are ales and lagers. Ale is produced from the warm fermentation method, while lager is produced at low colder temperatures. This also means that these two types are stored in different temperatures. For ales, you'll need to store them at a temperature between 10 to 12 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, lager should be stored between 7 to 10 degrees Celsius. Failing to store them properly will mess with a beer's flavor and quality. Number 4. There are hundreds of different styles of beer. Aside from the two major types of beer, beer also has sub-varieties. Because they differ in yeast fermentation, each type of beer also tastes different. Number 5. Craft beer results from a non-mechanized form of brewing. Unlike other types of beer, craft beer isn't mass-produced using complicated machines. Instead, a craft brewery produces beer in smaller batches using traditional methods. Because of this, the production time also takes longer. Number 6. Because of this, craft beer is much more prized than your average commercial beer. Commercial beers are stale and flat, whereas craft beers are more flavorful. When people drink craft beers, they will often savor the taste instead of simply chugging it down. Number 7. One type of beer is India Pale Lager. India Pale Lager, or simply IPA, is a type of beer with an extreme hop flavor. Its market presence has increased over the last decade. The largest craft breweries of IPA beer are Stone Brewing Co. from California and Dogfish Brewery from Delaware. Number 8. Stout beer is a dark and top-fermented type of beer. Stout beer is a darker colored lager beer. It has fewer calories than other types of beer and has an alcohol content of up to 8%. It also has different variants of its own, such as dry stout, milk stout, imperial stout, and Baltic porter. Number 9. Wheat beer is a Belgian-style ale. This type of beer is also called witbier, or white beer. Unlike stout beer, witbier is pale and cloudy because it contains a high level of wheat or oats. It is also unfiltered. These factors result in a dry feel. They taste sweet and honey-like. Number 10. Some beers only have subtle differences between them. With so many different types of beer, most people can hardly tell the difference even after drinking an entire bottle of them. For instance, stout and porter beer are very similar. The only difference is that stout is a hint stronger, which is likely because the former uses unmalted roasted barley. Number 11. There is a branch of science solely dedicated to the study of beer. Just like how there is a study of wine, there is also a study of beer. This branch of science is called zythology. In zythology, people study the ingredients of beer, its brewing processes, and many other information. Number 12. The biggest producer of beer in the world is China. China produces over 47 million kiloliters of beer every year. The second biggest beer producer in the world is the US, with over 23 million kiloliters of beer produced every year. Number 13. The United States produces the most popular beer brands in the world. The top 3 beer brands in the country are Anheuser-Busch from St. Louis, Missouri, Miller Coors from Chicago, Illinois, and Pabst Brewing Company from Los Angeles, California. Aside from these 3, there are plenty of other beer manufacturers in the United States. In fact, the United States has over 7,000 beer breweries. No wonder the US is the second biggest beer producer in the world. Number 14. The Philippines also produces high-quality premium beers. San Miguel is one of the top beer brands in the world, and it was established in 1980 in the Philippines. It was also the first brewery in Southeast Asia that produced commercial beer. It is currently the best-selling beer in the Philippines. Number 15. The most expensive beer in the world costs $503,300. It is called Allsop's Arctic Ale, and over 50 bidders on eBay fought for it. Brewed in 1875 for an Antarctic expedition, this beer is more of a collector's item than a beverage for happy hour. Given the long steeping period, it isn't exactly safe for consumption anymore either. Number 16. The strongest beer in the world is Snake Venom. It retails for $76 to $140 per bottle. This is a steep price, considering that the common beer only costs around $1 or $2. However, the high price is likely because of its high alcohol content. Snake Venom contains 67.5% alcohol by volume. Number 17. Every April, Hong Kong hosts the Kwai Fong Music and Beer Fest. Kwai Fong is one of Hong Kong's most popular party areas, so it's the perfect place to host a beer festival. There are often more than 100 types of beer being served there, so festival goers can drink to their heart's content while listening to live bands perform. Number 18. The biggest craft beer festival in Japan is BeerFes. Every 6th of June, Tokyo holds the Great Japan Beer Festival or BeerFes. At BeerFes, they offer you different kinds of beer and custom-designed beer glasses. You can also expect all-you-can-drink beer tastings too. Number 19. Japan holds more than one beer festival every year. Aside from Tokyo, Okinawa, Osaka, Nagoya, and Yokohama also celebrate their beer festivals. Okinawa hosts its festival on June 12th, while Osaka celebrates every July 10th. Every August 8th is Nagoya's turn. And lastly, Yokohama celebrates every 12th of September. Celebrating on different dates ensures that the entire country doesn't get drunk on the same day. Number 20. The Philippines also has an annual beer fest. Oktoberfest is an official Filipino fiesta or festival, certified by the Department of Tourism. It is the country's longest-running beer and music festival. Oktoberfest was originally established by San Miguel in October 1982. Number 21. Germany hosts the biggest beer festival in the world. Oktoberfest actually originated in Germany. There, the event is held in September, and it lasts for 16 to 18 days. Oktoberfest is a traveling funfair for them, so both locals and tourists go to Munich, Germany to celebrate. Number 22. Czech Republic has several beer spas. The Kotovar Beer Spa is an example. There, they offer a 20-minute bath where you soak in beer brewing ingredients. According to them, this will boost blood circulation, open up your pores, and soften the skin, all while infusing your body with vitamins. Number 23. Beer pong was invented in the 1950s. Beer pong is a popular drinking game that needs at least 2 players. Each player throws a ping pong ball across a table, with the goal of shooting it into a cup of beer. If it lands, the opponent has to drink the cup filled with beer. Number 24. Belgium sees beer as a healthy alternative to sugary drinks. An excess of soda, lemonades, and other sugary drinks contribute greatly to child obesity. Instead of these drinks, some Belgian schools offer students beer instead. It might sound crazy at first, but they only offer beer with a very low ACV of 1.5% to 2.5%. Number 25. You can try making your own beer with home brewing kits. There are several types of home brewing kits, so you can choose what kind you want to try. These kits usually come with a full set of instructions too, so they are very much beginner-friendly. Number 26. You can extend the expiration date of beers with proper storage. Well-stored beers can last from 6 to 9 months beyond the labeled expiration date. If you go the mile and refrigerate beer at its right temperature, then it can even last up to 2 years beyond its expiration date. Number 27. Drinking too much beer can cause heartburn. An excess of anything is never good, and that is the same for drinking beer. Beer can stimulate gastric acid secretion, which can take a toll on the gastroesophageal tract. This can then lead to heartburn. Number 28. Drinking too much alcohol can also cause dehydration. Even if it is a beverage, beer is not a substitute for water. Your body, especially your liver, needs water to function. Thus, you will need to drink water in between sips of alcohol to ensure that your body is hydrated enough. Number 29. Excessive alcohol intake can lead to addiction. Drinking too much alcohol can lead you to become dependent on alcohol, and this can lead to more problems. Alcoholism increases your risk of developing malnutrition, inflammation of the pancreas, and liver failure. Number 30. However, alcoholism is treatable. There are a lot of ways to treat alcohol, such as physical detoxification, counseling, and rehabilitation. Prescribed meds and support groups can also help. Thus, while developing an addiction to alcohol is terrifying, there is certainly still hope. While some people might think beer isn't as fancy as wine or other cocktails, it is still the most popular alcoholic drink. Whether you're ordering one at the bar or cracking one open at home after a long, hard week, there are many ways to enjoy beer. Of course, an excess of anything never did anybody good, so it is important to drink in moderation. That way, you can fully appreciate beer in all of its happy hour glory. If you enjoyed our video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more facts videos.